As you probably know already, I've been living with cirrhosis and major liver issues for years now. But it wasn't until recently that I learned about something called MASH. If you've never heard of it and you're struggling with blood sugar, diabetes, or liver problems, or all three, you need to know this word. For me, this health journey started off with off the charts blood work, high AST, ALT, bilirubin, and critically low platelets. Eventually, it led to a diagnosis of cirrhosis. But the missing link that no one explained? Well, it's probably MASH, and I haven't been diagnosed for it yet, but I've talked to somebody recently who has it, and it sounds pretty similar to what I've got. So, what is MASH? MASH stands for Metabolic Dysfunction-Associated Steatohepatitis. It happens when fat builds up in your liver, triggers inflammation, and slowly damages your liver cells. Not from alcohol, but from things like insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, obesity, or even chronic metabolic stress. MASH is the most common liver disease in the world, and it's a huge driver of cirrhosis, liver failure, and even liver cancer. Up to 70 people with type 2 diabetes have some form of fatty liver, but most never feel a thing until things are severe. And here's what makes MASH so dangerous. It's usually silent for years. Possible symptoms as it progresses can include chronic fatigue, brain fog or trouble focusing, a dull ache or fullness in the upper right side of your belly, swelling in the legs or abdomen, unexplained weight loss, easy bruising or bleeding, jaundice, which is the yellowing of your skin and eyes. Severe cases are confusion, personality changes, or even signs of straight up liver failure. If you're already living with liver issues or cirrhosis, these symptoms mean you need to act now. So here's the real breakdown. When you're insulin resistant, your body can't use insulin properly, so blood sugar stays high. Your liver tries to protect you by turning that sugar into fat. But over time, that fat piles up in the liver, causing inflammation and scarring. That's steatohepatitis. The harder it is to control your blood sugar, and the cycle keeps going. And this isn't just about a diabetes problem, it's a liver, gut, and whole body problem. So, who's at risk? Pretty much anyone with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or metabolic syndrome. People with obesity or belly fat, women after menopause, or anyone with PCOS, people with high cholesterol or triglycerides, and anyone with chronic liver enzyme elevation or cirrhosis. So, what do you actually do if you want to break this cycle? Well, I've got 5 rules, my daily protocol for fighting back, 1% at a time. Number 1, education first. Learn the real science behind insulin resistance and MASH. That's why you're here. If you don't understand what's going on inside your body, you can't change it. And I'm here to help because I'm learning and I want to share that journey with you. Number 2, intermittent fasting. I do a 16 by 8. That means I fast for 16 hours and I eat in an 8-hour window. This gives my liver time to rest, burn off stored fat, and reset my metabolic switch. Rule number 3 is no snacking between meals, none whatsoever. Every time you snack, you spike your insulin. I keep my meals tight and protein heavy, and I let my body tap into stored energy between meals. Rule number 4, fiber first. I use Balance. It's a soluble fiber drink before my highest carb meal. It blunts my blood sugar spikes, supports digestion, and it helps my liver and gut. So number 5, I stack my tools. I do Unimate in the morning, I do it at lunch, and then I do fiber at dinner. I do fiber before every big meal, so if I decide to eat twice that day, I'll usually have 2 balances. That helps me stabilize my glucose and my cravings. It helps me digest my food properly. And then on top of that, I'm tracking everything in my CGM that's in my arm, connects to my phone. And the CGM, my continuous glucose monitor, will give me real-time numbers for my blood sugar. I can add notes to it so I keep a simple food. Managing MASH, cirrhosis, and diabetes is not about perfection. It's about stacking small and smart wins. Some days are tough, but after every fast, every good meal choice, and every time I say no to a snack, it all adds up. You can't control your diagnosis, but you can control your daily decisions and remain consistent with health. I'm not a doctor, I'm just one guy taking back his health 1% at a time. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." If you're living with liver disease or worried about MASH, drop a comment, DM me, or just connect. Let's get 1% better together.